Hey guys, I just hid the notes. Hold on.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't delete the notes. Ladies and gentlemen, it is June 10th. It is Jake and Justin's Free of Low show. And we're here talking about this last Raw episode.
Raw? Tonight?
Wait, guys.
Why is the GM here?
You can't do this.
We strictly told him he's an off-camera character.
You guys can't do this. Dude, you're the GM, man.
Doctors are not clearing you guys for the show.
We're the owners. You can't do this.
We're the founders.
Oh, yeah, you guys are
maybe the GM.
Nope.
We're the founders. So now on Raw, Triple H.
Not on my show. You're done.
See, the thing about...
You can't do this, can he?
I told him he could be a part of the Tree of Woe show when he was the GM, aka we didn't think he was ready for camera time.
He's gone.
Anyways, we're the founders. I don't feel bad.
So,
Triple H comes out with Curtis Axel.
just start wrestling.
No chance!
What?
Hey, you guys aren't cleared for this still, man.
Dude, you
Why
can't.
don't you guys start this again? I already told you to stop.
Okay, here.
You can't.
Yep.
You can't take...
What to do.
This time, I'm out of here. It's my ball, and I'm going home.
Dude.
Going home with the ball.
We've been doing this for like 2 years, man. You've never cared before.
Experts.
We are the YWC. We are it. We am.
Oh, yeah, wait, you guys are the...
2011 YWC Shooters of the Year. Rookies
You
of the
guys
Year.
were the internet. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
I know what this is about. I'm sorry I told you couldn't be on. Do you want to be on the review?
yeah, I do want to be on the show.
All right, we're in.
Hey, you should just ask. You have to take.
Well, I got a big ego, and I want to make sure that I'm like...
Hey, but my ego's bigger, man. You upstaged me.
Oh!
Oh, that's your boy.
Remember when we told you guys that
Oh.
Tree of Woe show supported Sheamus, and we said we wouldn't tell you why? That's why.
Stand in the crowd, front row with these two gentlemen.
House show.
Guys walking by,
WWE
we're all
gave
like...
us the tickets.
We're giving all these... Yeah, we got free
They
tickets
said,
from
"Want
the
these
WWE.
tickets?" They said, I guess.
I go, Sheamus selfie! Boom! Get him in there. Poses. Game over. Look at that. That's proof. No Photoshop there.
It's really not. Jake got home with Jericho. Didn't turn out as well, but you can tell what's happening. That's all that matters. Yeah, 7 out of 10. It happens.
Well, and the reason why we're back, and I interrupted the show, is
That's how Raw started.
We're the weird.
Oh, you're right. I remember now.
Yeah.
I had almost forgotten.
I was playing Vince McMahon.
And I was one of the other guys. And
Oh.
you were the other
Come on, we
guy.
gotta sell this now. Who is Triple H? Come on, going on.
Well, I think we all know that I'm Triple H.
Best Triple H voice, 3-second promo, go.
Listen here, I was what?
I am the king.
Definitely me.
Jetpack.
Okay, so basically, let's
This
get
is good, though.
Yeah, it was nice.
Let's get buried right now.
You get buried. You're
Hey.
Curtis Axel. That's not bad. You're about to get...
Yeah.
Whoa, we'll get to it later. What Curtis Axel's getting.
Oh, that's true. So basically, the show starts off, like we said, Triple H versus Curtis Axel. The match actually gets going, which threw us off.
Yeah.
But we knew in our hearts this is not going to last
Triple H
very
is
long.
not Star Raw.
No,
Did I
Vince
have a wheelbarrow
McMahon.
for all this dirt?
Buried all day, I was buried all day, I was all night long. I was buried in I was Triple H.
Triple H.
Ow! Anyways, so yeah, like we said, we knew Vince was going to come out. He did. He's like, listen, ring the bell. He disqualifies Triple H, and then Triple H goes out there and says, I'm the CEO, start over again. Vince comes out again,
Disqualifies him.
booze this time.
Yep.
He gets disqualified him again, and then Triple H goes out there and says, no. 60 man
60-minute
Iron, or yeah, 60 man. Oh hell no.
60-minute Iron Man
Yeah,
match.
60-minute Iron Man
Ring the
match.
bell. I'm the COO.
And Vince McMahon says, taking the bell.
Told Curtis Axel to get the heck out the ring.
And he takes the bell and leaves, and it was classic.
Leading to...
The worst acting I've ever seen until later in the show.
This was really bad.
Triple H and Stephanie backstage.
You couldn't tell if she was like... But then she was like... Whoa, we're not there yet.
Toledo, Santa Marina. You want the bottle while I'm drinking sangria?
Nachos, living here, it's my dad's vote. You better go down because my dick can float.
We're selling around the world and go port to port. Every time I come, my producer's like,
Port, boats, and hoes.
Hey, that's very.
And we're back. All right, so
Anyways,
that was they both Stephanie and Triple H started singing that. It was awesome.
it was nuts.
No,
They're
that would've been
backstage. Stephanie's crying, and he's like,
Think of the other day when Vince was with the pool with the kids and the hose.
and I said, Vince with the hose?
Godfather's in the house. Hose.
Vince with the hose.
What?
He sprayed them.
What?
With the hose.
What?
Said all the hose with the little kids. Stephanie shouldn't allow this. Hunter, curse. and Helmsley were the host names.
And Paul.
Oh, it had to be Paul. Had to be Paul. Because that's true. Cole brings up a good point. In this,
called everything.
Stephanie was like, Hunter, Helmsley, God, Paul, Triple,
Savior of wrestling.
Savior, COO. She called him everything.
I think she called
Everything
him
but Daddy.
Which is really Hall of Famer too.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer.
The King of Kings.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We need to fast forward from that segment to the next one.
Definitely do. First match of the night was Kane versus Ambrose. The bell got brought back halfway through by Zach Saxon. New black ref too. For the black ref.
Justin King, we miss you. I'm gonna start this segment in honor of Justin
We
King.
really do.
Oh, Jake's sitting out.
So basically, the Shield runs in. Brian Orton make the save. Sets up for later, which we found out we would get to vote. Whether we'd want to see Dan Bryan versus Rollins or Reigns. The other guy fought Orton. We'll tell you what the results were later. Only if you have the WWE app. We'll tell you what happened on my next Wow with you. Anyways, I don't know what's going on anymore.
So, backstage.
Yeah, right.
We got the dudes chilling, the three dudes.
Where we let into the payback matches.
And it was like, hey, I hate you. And then Daniel Bryan's like, I hate you. I can beat Randy Orton. And then it was a weird segment that leads to Vicky and the Maddox coming out. Maddox gets no words. Gets camera time, no words.
Wait till you see what he got later, though.
Yeah. A little bit of Vicky's burger, if you know what I mean. Just a little bit of Vicky's burger, if you know what I mean. On live TV. Vince actually gives him some of it.
He said, you want some of Vicky's burger?
Alright, anyway.
Said, yeah, boy.
I blew that right there. I got a little carried away with that burger talk.
It happens.
I'll set that segment out then.
Okay, so basically, the gist of this was they announced that it'll be Bryan and Orton, not Bryan and Kane, facing the Shield for the tag titles. Kane will get a shot for the U.S. title at Payback against Ambrose. Mm-hmm. Then we got Miz versus Cody Rhodes. Basically what happened here, Wade Barrett came out and he said, I'm going to be on commentary for a full guy commentary. Cody Rhodes taps. So the Miz wins clean here. Makes absolutely no fucking sense. And they say, oh my god, I can't do it. I can't do it for extended periods of time. Goldberg, help me.
Tell them WWE.
What happened? The WWE app is very good because you gotta support the I would do SummerSlam 2 times. Anyways. Oh my god. Yeah, but basically what happened is what happens in every WWE match. There's the face. The heel challenging outside. The heel does nothing. The face wins clean. Then they have a stare down. Guess what happened? Just that.
Then.
But afterwards, tell him, Colby. Axel comes out.
No, Paul Heyman. He's like, hey, I got a guy to fight in this 3-way match because Fandango has a concussion.
Colby hoped it was.
Hey,
Brock Lesnar.
Of a 3-way this entire thing. Yeah. Thought I was Fitz the hose.
Yeah. Fitz the hose in the 3-way.
We didn't even look at
Side note, there's no Funkadactyls tonight. I love seeing that booty. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Heyman comes out. Curtis Axel in the Intercontinental Championship match against these two guys. He's going to win the belt with interference by Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. And then we have Vince and Stephanie backstage. Worst acting I've seen since
earlier Stephanie.
Triple H. Basically just
his back turned.
Yeah, basically just like Stephanie saying, you made me cry. Vince is like, we got to have a meeting later. Mm-hmm. And since you guys sent something out, in honor of CM Punk, I will set out this one. And you guys talk about the Jericho thing.
Yeah, cool.
Ooh, I was ready for okay. Jericho walks out, and Jericho's out there. He's talking about CM Punk.
Well, no pop, no love from the crowd for the first time in a while.
He hasn't won in a long time, so it makes sense. And then he's talking about how, we got battle for the best in the world. Dolph music hits, and then he's talking about, I beat you a bunch of times, which he did.
I'm going to fight Del Rio on Sunday, which he will.
And, I'm a cool guy. I got nice hair. And Jericho goes, you do have great hair. In fact, you have the best hair I've seen in at least 5 or 6 years.
Maybe. I don't know if that's what happened at all.
Best hair I've seen all year.
Jericho wants to fight Ziggler. Ziggler says, no, you can fight Big E. Big E fights Jericho. Jericho's about to win, or Big E's about to win. Del Rio runs out. He hits him, or he hits Ziggler. Big E turns his back.
Wait. So you mean Del Rio, as a face, did what Wade Barrett should have done as a heel?
interrupt a match and actually do something.
That's crazy how that works.
These spaces,
I don't understand.
Yeah, Jericho wins.
Oh, Jake, you want to talk about this match? You liked this match. Sin Cara versus Cesaro.
Hey,
Let him get the solo.
The international superstar Jake. Yeah.
I always close, so he gets on. We all know you have your own thing. I'll close by.
So,
Jake's the international goes
in the indie nerd segment of the show.
Was it though? Think about it. Think about the best match of the night.
Yeah, but this one was more. That one was more WWE style. This one was pure like. Oh man, we got a guy from Mexico versus the world traveled Antonio Cesaro. Wrestle can match anybody.
He's actually from Germany now.
Yeah, he's from Germany now, but it's cool because you put a little lucha with him, and he can do a little launching pad, and they can do crazy stuff. And this match was crazy stuff. And the
Zeb Coulter.
Oh yeah, Zeb Coulter's on commentary. That's what WWE says. You know what? We'll give you this. We're gonna do our own little storytelling. You know, it's not just going to be a great match. We're going to try to build more. Is Antonio Cesaro the next Coulter guy? Probably.
I think so, because he has his papers in order.
He got his papers in. Sin Cara got them papers. He can't speak English, son.
And we're back.
Nah, son.
And we're back. Carlos Jr. for days. This is where Maddox got the burger, RJ style.
Yeah.
I want you guys to know that the burger that was not being eaten looked a lot better than the one Vicky was eating.
This show is not sponsored by Carl's Jr., so we'll not plug that because it sucks.
Ever. Only their breakfast is good.
Shout out to Hardee's.
Oh, shout out to Hardee's for sure.
Shout out to the Hardy Boys.
Ooh.
For sure.
The old Hardy Boys that were
if anyone knows,
out with Gangrel.
I have a question. On the WWE 13 thing, no, WWE 13 Xbox Live thing, Matt Hardy is the most downloaded character. Can you guys tell me why? Because I know you guys download him a lot. So tell me why we like Matt Hardy more than
we are the internet, so we should know.
Anybody else? We are the internet, and I still not. I didn't download him.
I did. I downloaded the Hardy Boys. I know.
Oh yeah, no, I only got Jeff. But anyways, we'll talk about that later.
Because there's so many Jeffs.
Me and Jake used to do Hardy Boy moves off of our old ladders and stuff. We got in trouble.
That's all you need sometimes.
Yeah.
Entering!
Oh, we forgot to say, Seth Rollins won the thing. So we forgot to say.
All is good in the world.
Yeah, so we thought it was going to be rigged, but it wasn't, so good job.
I have to walk home.
Bad luck for him.
Oh, man.
So we got Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns. It was pretty dumb. It ended in a no contest. Rollins interfered, and then they just kind of, or both, and then Bryan interfered.
They just went, hey, you guys are already here. Let's roll
start the match. And we got Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins,
which was the best match of the year I've seen.
It was a pretty good. It was a really good match.
It brought the fire.
It had turnbuckle powerbomb.
Started the fire.
Turnbuckle powerbomb.
It had
the face thing onto the turnbuckle.
Let me say
German
one.
suplex to a backflip to
let's just keep taking turns saying
it had the surfboard. The surfboard mixed with the crippler crossface.
And then they had the one where he turned the superplex thing into a crossbody.
They had
that was sick.
They had when Seth Rollins was making fun of Daniel Bryan kicking in so much heat.
Yep. Yeah, that was cool too. And then the match ends with Reigns doing a mini interference, but then Orton comes and just blaze him out. Then Bryan rolls him up. I wasn't happy with it. These guys are happy with it.
Roll up?
Small package because it's a small package.
Small package.
Sorry.
Not like that backline.
But it's definitely going to build. It's definitely a good build for probably SmackDown. They'll probably do the opposite, so they'll have.
Well, they're also at SmackDown. So people watch SmackDown.
No, it'll be Bryan versus Reigns.
We'll give our thoughts on SmackDown one of these days.
Yeah, one of these days we'll do SmackDown. Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was that, and yeah, really good match. Ending, but it's all right. Oh, this is Diva. Okay.
Oh, hey. All right, Diva's correspondent here. Diva's correspondent coming at you live. So the most beautiful segment of the night. All the divas, like always. I'm like, oh, Caitlyn gets to meet her secret admirer. This is going to be awesome. Who's it going to be? A lot of people saying, hey, it's going to be a total lesbo fest out there with Caitlyn. I'm like, hey, it'll be cool. I'm going for it. Next thing you know, Big E's. Yeah, Lesbo Fest, dude. Lesbo Fest 14. That's like the dirtiest summer of 2009. Ask me about that later. What was I saying? Big E's music hits, and I'm like, oh, I love Big E's. I'm my number 2 of all wrestlers in WWE right now. I'm getting all excited. But I'm like, oh, he's probably just catfishing her. Don't know what catfishing is. Get on the internet. What the fuck are you doing with your life? It's the best show on MTV.
Whoa.
Manti Te'o, you ever heard of that? That's called catfishing. Anyway.
Catfish ahead of Zach Stone?
No, okay, you're right. Zach Stone is better.
Zach Stone's the best.
Show with Vinny's not bad either.
Zach Stone's the best scripted.
Yeah, back to the serious matter of fact for the Divas. So, Big E's out here, and I'm like, I don't believe this yet. Then he just totally sells me on it. Hey, he likes white girls. She's a dark shark, maybe. She's going for the dark chocolate. I'll be like, okay, I like this. Some people like the Hershey's cookies and cream. A little bit of white, a little bit of black. Big E's all black chocolate. He's that dark chocolate. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, I'm buying this. They going for the kiss. Then Big E pulls the Pac-Man Jones and straight drops a bitch. I'm like, whoa. This is getting crazy here. I was like, whoa. This is way too aggressive. And then I'm like, all right, this is getting crazy. AJ's music hits, and I'm like, I'm intrigued. I love Divas. I love good wrestling. Divas always provide good wrestling. Long story short, she's like, you're from the trailer park. But correct me if I'm wrong, about 6 months ago, it was Dolph Ziggler, her new boyfriend, that called her trash and said she was from the trailer park. She kind of spun it around. I'm like, I'm a Divas expert. I know that they're using the same storyline from earlier. Long story short,
speaking of Divas, they're fighting. Tell them what they can look forward to coming mid-July.
Hey, mid-July, keep on this channel. I'll be reviewing the E show, Total Divas. Every week, I'll be on there right after, probably doing hour reviews, hour recaps, letting you know how I think the plot's going, let I know the characters rising, characters falling. It's going to be great. Look forward to that.
Has to happen.
I think the Divas, I talked about the Divas more than anything else in this whole thing.
Is that how it should be?
Yeah,
positively.
Can we get a shout out to Scott Disick real quick?
Scott Disick, I'll also talk about Keeping Up with the Kardashians, because it's also a great show because Scott Disick's on it. Jake, give me some Scott Disick nicknames.
It's dude, the show would be Keeping Up with Scott Disick, aka the Scott Disick Show, aka Scott Disick Gonna Be Famous, aka Lord Disick.
Disick is life.
Disick is life, aka the Bucket Disick.
Disick Mon.
You know what I'm thinking? Why isn't there a lesbian couple in WWE?
He makes a valid point. Disick Mon.
Lord of the Disick.
Raw is Disick.
If I'm to pick two divas to be lesbians,
Disick's down.
If I'm picking two divas to be lesbians, I'm going Funkadactyl.
Disick back.
Lesbians with
Disick Timberlake. Justin Disick.
I don't know.
Maybe there's lesbians Disick. The WWE Disick shit.
Scott Disick versus the world.
Hey, what's next?
That's beautiful. Oh yeah. Then we got Sandow versus R-Truth, because you kind of need that one match where it's like, oh, we've had some good stuff. Let's fuck them. This was that.
Everyone needs a good texting break.
Everyone gets a new texting break. Actually, the texting break didn't come at this match because Sandow won.
You gotta be dropped.
We were reminiscing on old R-Truth, so technically this wasn't that bad because we liked Sandow and we got to talk about when we liked R-Truth. We rapped, "You suck."
You suck. You suck. You suck.
You suck.
You suck.
You suck. So yeah, so we got, and then Sheamus came out and talked. This is where we
took a break.
Didn't listen.
Once you get a picture with the guy, it's kind of like, now I need to listen to you talk.
And once you look at the notes, all the notes say is Sheamus talked.
He should be in the main event. He's not the main event. He's in the pre-show.
No, it's not called a pre-show anymore, Jake.
It's called the kickoff.
Tip-off.
What?
Tip-off, kickoff.
It's called like the opening pitch?
Yeah. The ceremony.
It is called the national anthem.
It's actually the opening ceremonies of Payback. So, you guys are crazy.
They're going to walk out by countries. Sorry.
Bring out the Lumberjacks.
I'm going to be real confused.
That'd be so sick.
Bring out the Lumberjacks.
That'd be so cool. Oh, yeah, the Lumberjacks come out before we got into anything, and they're just chilling. Then we have backstage Stephanie Triple H event. Worst acting I've seen since the first two segments of the show.
Oh, gosh. Recap what happened. Never mind. Don't recap.
Oh, wait.
If you watched the show, you saw it.
I mean, I'd almost forgot what happened. Luckily, they showed us.
Luckily, we all have WWE app, and we're replaying it over and over and over and over and over.
Over and over again. We can't.
Over and over again. Hey, did you guys notice when they broke up the Lumberjacks? I think Zack Ryder was on the heel side. I'm just saying.
Hey, hold on. Time out. Do you guys remember Uncle Cracker drift away?
Yeah.
That needs to be Zack Ryder's character.
It should be.
No, what Zack Ryder's character needs to be is getting him on TV.
Free Zack Ryder.
Boy band.
Will you talk about the Stephanie Triple H Vince segment?
Okay, real quick. I'm going to do as fast as I can. Timing going now. Stephanie's like, oh, hey, get the, to one of her assistants, get my dad. And then he shows to her other assistant, who has two assistants, I don't know. And then she goes, get Triple H. And then they're like, okay. And then they meet in the room. And then Justin calls in and he goes, they're going to be like, who got you here? Who told you to come here? Exactly what happened. They're like arguing back and forth. She's like, hey, I'm leaving. So she leaves. And they're arguing. Then they're on the same page and they're on the different page and they're trying to hug. And she's like, I don't want to hug you. And then they're trying to hug and they're not hugging. And then they just end. They just walk away.
That was good.
They hug.
27 seconds.
27 seconds.
Bad. So then we get to the main event. We have Ryback Well, Cena comes out first. The Lumberjacks are all just like...
Oh, side note, during that whole thing I just told you, that 27 seconds, what were the Lumberjacks doing? Just standing around the ring, heels waking heels, faces blowing faces? We don't know. If we had the WWE app, we would know.
They were literally blowing them. It was... PD version of blowing. But yeah, so then, Ryback comes out in the ambulance, and Ryback stops at the top of the thing, and Cena's in there, and Cena's like, "Oh, you're a wuss!" And Ryback said, "No, John, you're a wuss." And Colby's like, "No, I'm a wuss." Everyone was a wuss tonight. But basically, they're sitting there, and all the...
Ryback is the rapper who raps.
Oh, yeah, he was talking
about goes to, like, let's say Ryback's a great rapper, and his punchlines are coming. He's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm chilling, and I'm doing all this thing, and I got all this." And he drops the mic right before you hear him.
And I got a grocery bag.
Yeah, you can't hear him. You just can't.
I see me with a no Stevie Wonder.
Look what the weather's like tomorrow.
Oh man, I'm going to Boondocks to ride go-karts tomorrow.
There's gonna be a lot of bears tomorrow. But basically, the show ends with all the Lumberjacks coming in and just...
William Regal and
that was your gripe. Tell me your gripe.
Well, what was the other dude's name? I just completely blanked. The guy that got beat up by all the legends. Slater, yeah. Holding back Ryback, and Cena was getting held back by William Regal. So yeah, it's really believable to me. And I'm out.
Yep. Tell him. Diamond cutter. So let me tell you something about this. That's all for Raw. So tell us what you thought of Raw. But more importantly,
big fat D.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are liars because we always say, "Hey, let's do Q&As," and we don't. So basically, like I've said before, it's hard for us to all, be the same place to do Q&As. So you just send questions, and I always read them, even if they're clearly meant for Jake. I have to sit there and answer like a dumbass. Like, what if Petey Williams was in a bath with Kevin Steen? I'm like, who the fuck is Kevin Steen? I don't know what's going on. So anyways, basically that's what we're gonna do now. So it's easier for all of us, and you can have direct your questions to the because it just makes sense. If you want to know stuff about like NXT, Jake's the guy to ask more than me. So every different week, if you want to talk about Divas or Scott Disick, more Divas, Colby, Scott Disick, both, all three of us. But anyway, so it'll be every Wednesday. So if we can get enough questions by this Wednesday, Colby will do his first one. If not, we'll wait till the next Wednesday. But either inbox, don't leave it in the comments because I don't want to have to go through comments, and I don't want to have to make Colby go through comments of a Raw review to find questions. So inbox us with the subject being #AskColby.
Rocky Mountain Gun Show, June 15th.
For this week. And then next week, it'll be #AskJake. And then this next week, Shawn Michaels is usually at this. I'm not even kidding you. We're going to have to look that up.
June 15th and 16th in the South Florida Expo Center.
Okay, we'll check. And then...
Check, I just told you what it was.
No, we'll check online. And then the next week, it'll be #AskJustin. So either write it in your inbox. Hunter! So... Yeah, and then so either tweet at the Tree of Woe Show. So right now, all you're worried about is Colby. Colby, we'll give Colby 30 seconds. Tell him what questions you want to answer.
Anything you want to answer.
You mean ask?
25 seconds.
Here we go, starting
25
now.
seconds. I enjoy primetime TV, Pretty Little Liars, anything drama related. One Tree Hill's old, over, done with it. They killed it when they killed Q. Spoiler alert.
Whoa!
Yeah, spoiler alert. I don't give a shit right now, okay?
Rest in peace.
Ask me questions.
Rest in peace.
Do whatever you want to do. Send a video response with the middle fingers up, being like, "You suck!"
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. You can, at Tree of Woe Show, #AskColby, inbox on here, #AskColby, or a video response, but you have to...
Hold up the 2 middle fingers the whole video response. I will not respond to your video response of a response.
But if
negative is positive.
If you do have the double birds, we will put it on as a video response so people can see it. And
that was
this one for a long time. How was this one? But anyways, this is that. So remember, #AskColby, and if you've made it this far, do that. And in the comments, write hashtag. No, don't write hashtag. Just write. Spell. Okay, I'm just gonna say something, and you figure out how you'd spell it. Hashtag WWE Champion. All right. So we'll talk to you guys later. We'll see you for a preview. #AskColby. Fuck the